Pump stab the Florentiner?
Yeah.
Did everyone feel like they got their form issues with the normal stab worked out?
I'm working on it.
Yeah. It's much simpler than you'd expect. It's just drop, turn, and rotate. That's it. If you rotate too much, it'll go down. If you rotate too little, it'll go up. So if you're going up or you're going down, just change your rotation. If you end up at a flat 90 degrees on your thumb, you're probably just about right. Okay. All right. We're going to move on to drop stabbing the shieldman, which is, again, very specific. Now, this stab is going to end up either in their crotch or their belly from underneath. I'm fine with either of those. They're both kill shots. You do whatever you feel is most appropriate. I'll do whatever I feel is most appropriate. We all know what that's going to be. Lobster!
You wore your cup, right?
Don't block it.
Yeah, don't block it.
You know what? I think I'm actually going to need to alternate between targets on this due to the nature. Kent, come up here.
Shit.
What's basically going on here is you've got a shield over here, or maybe you don't, maybe you're a single sword, or maybe you've got a sword over here, whatever. You can tie them up somehow, or if you can just get them on the defensive. I've got other equipment. The point is you can do it with anything. If you can maybe stomp or feint, we'll get to that later. This will work good with other stuff. But the basic goal is what I'm going to do. I'm going to start up a little bit high, bring it down. You see how I'm sinking on my knee? All right. So start high, sink the knee, stab and step through. Step through is very important. If you don't step through, you're going to risk throwing yourself off balance if you miss the stab. It is possible to miss this stab. I know it sounds stupid, but I've actually managed to stab people in nowhere but the chin doing this.
Is this?
Just come up. I'm not going to hurt you. Stand here. Come up, come all the way under, and you can actually stab them directly in the chin and nothing else. It's very depressing. Like I got all the way under your shield, I'd stab you in the face. That's just a count. But done properly. Now, Kent isn't really a great target for this because he's a smaller guy behind a pretty good sized shield. Okay? Bigger guys, or especially people taller than you. This is one of the few shots that works better on people taller.
Great segue. Good job.
Thanks for the genetics, Ma.
Wonderful segue.
Please don't hit me in the junk.
Works out, right? Hey, who are you scoring to? Yes. Oh, well, Kent wouldn't want to hear you talking like that.
And now he demonstrated. Yes, exactly.
All right.
Now we know why people work out.
So again, drop, come. I can hit you over. What do you want from me? So again, you put a little bit of step into it. Come down on that front knee. Bring the shoulders down. Step up and rotate. Now, you don't have to get a whole lot of rotation. It's just about 45 degrees, maybe less. You just want to keep it from going up into their chin. All right. You just want to get enough so that you can kind of glide along the bottom of this shield into their belly. Feels good, doesn't it? It's nice and solid.
It's like butterfly kisses.
If you've got a shield or a sword or something, it's going to be over here, and you're going to probably push them back. All right, which is great. If you push them back, you know that they're probably going to kick. So again, drop, stab. Okay, break up into groups.
Action.
All right. Did everyone get a chance to feel the inherent love and power in the stab?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
With the drop of the knee and the spring.
Oh yeah.
Spring. It's all about the spring, I'm discovering.
It is. It's all about the spring. You just coil that knee and then punch off of it and drive right through their kidney, through the front. Does anyone have any questions with this, or did they notice anything they liked or disliked about it? Any problems? Any success stories? Did it just click at some point?
Yeah, you've done it to me plenty on the field.
Yeah, well, you deserve it. But do you understand what I'm doing now?
Yeah.
All right. Can anyone see any good applications for this where they go, yeah, you know, if I just had this in my toolbox, there are a couple of guys I could just own?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really great, especially for Florentinians or single sorters. You go, oh, how am I going to open up that shield guy? Just stab him in the junk.
He'll open up.
He'll drop his shoulder after that.
Yeah. If you stab him in the junk, you can reliably hit him in the shoulder.
We'll be guarding his lower board.
Absolutely.
And the great thing is, you know, you just have to fake it the next time and get that shoulder.
Honestly, you could just tell them, hey, look, You can't cover your balls and your shoulder at the same time. Why don't you just pick one and I'll hit the other? When presented with this option, most people are going to go, you know what? Just swing at the shoulder. It's okay. I'm just going to leave my shirt down. We'll call it good. All right. So are there any questions about that? Does anyone feel like maybe they aren't quite sure about how part of it works? It's really a very simple dynamic. Good, good. If you have any questions at any time, just feel free to stop me and ask. I may not know the answer, but I can probably fake it and you won't know the difference. We're going to work the offhand hip stab. The offhand hip stab is great. Right. Now this is mostly something you're going to do when you're Florentine, and if you're Florentine, I highly recommend you do it. All right.
Or top spike Madu.
Or top spike Madu. Yes, you can do it with a top spike Madu. So, what we're going to do is the offhand hip stab. Now, if you don't have two swords, if you don't want to go Florentine or whatever, that's fine. Just put it in your offhand. And this is especially effective against a right-handed sword and border. Okay. If you're fighting a left-hand sword and border, it's the same thing with your right hand, just in reverse. All right.
I've discovered this shot about 6 months ago.
One of my dummies, I don't care which one. All right. Now, generally what you do here is the very most basic possible application of this is called the Statue of Liberty play. And this is it. This is all Harry does if he's without a shield.
Or has to fight an attorney.
Or has to fight an attorney. And it goes something like, oh, look, you put the torch way up in the sky, and you offhand stab him. All right. This is the simplest stab in the world. Offhand, get them to look high, come down, step is important, and stab and rotate it. Now, your perfect target is you see this little triangle created by his hand, his sword, and his shield. Wherever you want to put it, doesn't matter.
I'll just rotate the bruising surface.
Your shield is a curved object. It's really hard to cover that up if you're using a flat line. So, it's right in there. Okay. And you'll notice that I'm actually landing on my sword, not my foot. I'm putting my foot down to maintain balance at the end.
I appreciate you not wasting that energy.
You're welcome. So, come through, step, stab, put your foot down. All right. So again, we're going to break up into groups.
That's mine.
Offhand hip stab. Useful?
Highly.
Yeah. Yeah. One of those things that you go, wow, I probably should have just been doing that all along.
Yeah.
That's, like I told you, I discovered the stab a little higher about 6 months ago, and I'm getting a lot of that, but the probability has gone up 1,000% coming in below that pommel.
You can jack them nicely in the soft spots, and then they get really, really concerned about it. You know, just like stabbing them in the nuts. If you stab them over here under the ribs,
Here comes that shoulder.
yeah.
It becomes even more useful when you do that once and then feint over there. They'll open the shoulder up for you.
Yeah, it's like, oh, look, dude, just hit me in the shoulder. They just get sick of it. Yeah, I don't want any more of that. All right, so again, do you feel the power if you land on them with your sword and then put your foot down?
Each disc is only
Does it
about
feel
30
good?
minutes.
Yeah.
Does it feel nice and solid when they're stabbing you?
Oh,
If
yeah.
it's sort of glancing, it's still plenty sufficient, generally speaking. Oh, that was a draw cut after I knocked your kidney out.
I got a guy in
Does
my
anyone
park
see a
will call
useful
it a drop
application
cut.
for this?
Yes.
You're going to go home and
Should
try
be
and
the green light to
stab people?
use that.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent.
Mundanes, you know.
Yes, there you go. And remember, when people are actually fighting, it takes a little bit longer to get used to it. It takes a little bit longer for you to actually successfully pull it off. But you'll find that once you put it into your lexicon or into your toolbook, toolbox,
Rolodex.
Rolodex, combat computer, whatever.